Esto se dio. La vecina no sé qué bebió. El vecino no sé qué prendió. A la gente no sé qué le dio.
What's up? Happy Saturday, night. How y'all doing? Honey, if you was a 90s club kid, you remember this song right here. Honey, it wasn't nothing like partying in Humble Park with my Puerto Rican Latina girls, honey, on this motherfucker right here. How's everybody doing this Saturday? The Empress is definitely in the building. I hope y'all ain't miss me too much. I hope y'all ain't miss me too much this year. I'm having a good time over here today because I am excited because, honey, Pearl Eclipse finally has made it. Somebody heard us talking, y'all. They had to heard this channel saying that Chinese drama, y'all better get a Chinese drama out here sometime real fast because the Koreans is killing it right now. China is slacking up, not doing what they supposed to do, putting these dramas out here, honey. Somebody must have heard us because they showed through Pearl Eclipse out there, honey, fast as hell because they do not want to lose their spot. They said they might not have been able to throw out that one with what is that? Arthur Chan and Mr. Leo Wu in there, honey. Leo Lau in there, but baby, they threw out Miss Ye Ming and said, honey, we're gonna have to let this one fly. I am absolutely loving this. What's up, Lorraine, Trish, Jeremiah's Play Zone, honey, Miss Brenda, honey. Right now, I have to say that regarding Pearl Eclipse, so far it's a toss-up for me. I'm not completely won over. In the last, they only have uploaded 6 episodes, and they're giving you the backstory and everything about this girl who, came from, I guess, pretty much a working class, semi-slave class group of people. Father was told to go on a boat and go and get these pearls from a mermaid, and basically that whole situation went real backwards and shit. And the little girl the dad ends up dying on the sea. And I'm not trying to give it all away, but the dad ends up dying on the sea. The girl comes back, and the whole entire little village is being held by this one guy that's the emperor. I'm not sure if it's the emperor or something like that, but somehow this little girl kills one of these notable soldiers. And the guy that takes her and takes her basically and raises her the rest of the way is her teacher, and her teacher is a guard or a personal guard of the emperor. Okay, so as she grows up, of course, it's gonna be things that she learns. She's brought up as a boy, and then of course she gonna blossom into a beautiful woman, and she gonna have a crush on her teacher. It's always the same old scenario. However, this emperor that's on here that I'm having an issue with, because he's like a lot of people who can't get past the fucking relationship that need to sit down and talk to somebody because they become toxic assholes. But this particular emperor in this show has a first love. Something strange happens with his first love. She dies in some type of way. He has not gotten over this at all. And he's just a jackass at this point. All right. He's got this best friend who is Ye Ming's teacher, who he basically treats like shit as far as I'm concerned. And I really don't understand why, unless there is an issue that he blames Ye Ming's teacher for the death of his first love. We don't know the backstory on that, but it will eventually, probably by episode 10, make its way around. Because what I've seen from the from the little previews and stuff like that this gonna go real fucking south relatively quickly. I got a funny feeling it's gonna go south. And this could be, I say, for Ye Ming, as far as the actress is concerned, I'm looking at this is not gonna touch anywhere near eternal love for her. It's not even gonna touch the level of Legend of Feiyo. You know what I'm saying? It is going to be number 3 if they play their cards right with her. You understand what I'm saying? If they play their cards right, I'm not sure. It says, girl, he blamed Shuffle for the death of his wife. Oh, ain't this a bitch? It says, and that's pretty revealed early. Okay. Well, that's, you know what? If he does blame it on him, I haven't seen that part yet. My problem that I have with this emperor is that they send another girl. The girl looks exactly like his ex-wife. And instead of him using that to his advantage, he takes it personally as if, you know what I'm saying, somebody's trying to do something to him. And I very well may be that the other emperor sent his other baby, that looked just like his ex, to fuck his head up, which it did do that. Yes, we're talking about Pearl Eclipse, Denali. And my problem that I have with this is that they could totally screw this up. Not screw it up, but throw a kicker in there and make it like this. Is that girl that he's slapping on and beating on is actually the woman that he loves. And that they faked her death for whatever reason. You understand? I got a funny feeling. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility. She may have ulterior motive, or she may have ulterior, or it may be that woman faked her death earlier with him, and she can, and somehow she's back. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. I'm telling you, he beat the shit out of her and slam her around and choking shit out of her and all that other shit. It would be ugly if it was. But I know that he's gonna pull some games if he is basically blaming Shefu or Zefu for the death of his wife. He is going to do something like when he finds out that the girl, that Ye Ming is not a girl, is not a guy and a girl. Oh, he's gonna bring her in on him, and that's gonna be right at the time that her teacher realizes that he is totally in love with her, because right now he is realizing he cares a lot about her, but he does not know that he does not understand the extent of his feelings just yet. And I'm talking about the extent of his romantic feelings towards her. So it says, has it already started getting? It hasn't. It's starting to get ugly on the tip of this emperor is beating the shit out of everybody right now. Because I'm sorry, dude, that was his other apprentice. He had just got his job, brought everybody back, brought his brother back as the little prince, and also the chick that he's supposed to marry into his harem. And everybody came back fucking alive, and they beat the shit out that boy. This boy had like second day on the job and shit. I'm like, damn. But this dude, I'm telling you, this emperor's getting on my nerves. I got a funny feeling he's gonna be an asshole, because I've noticed anybody that has these sayings in any drama that I have watched, so boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, fun or something like that. They always are assholes. Every drama I've seen, people who just have those kind of statements inside dramas are always going to be some type of just unbelievable asshole. So, like I said, this can be a toss-up drama as far as I'm concerned. What's up, Cynthia? You understand? This is definitely going to be a toss-up drama, and I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I really feel bad for her teacher already, because he's going through some shit. He's going through some eternal shit right now. He done got his ass whooped for his disciples. And you dealing with a motherfucker with an issue that need to go sit down and talk to a psychiatrist about his fucking love issues and let it go. But it's a lot of people that's like that, though. They are salty because something terrible or tragic happened in their life, and everybody around them is their whooping boy because they are wounded emotionally. And some people need to deal with that shit. Y'all know I watch these dramas and I get a lot more out of it than just watching the drama. Okay, but I'm seeing some things because I've met people just like that emperor. And it's like, you can't help, you can only try to talk a little bit of sense into them, but when they gone that crazy, it's not much you can do with them. It really isn't. And I've known women in love with men like that they stuck on another bitch, and you still think in some way, shape, or form you can help them, and it's not. You said there's 10 episodes out on. Okay, good. I was waiting till they got some more up because I like to binge. Sometimes I hate watching one episode and then I'm like, I get into it. I want to see another episode. So it's not there yet. And it seems like YouTube is on point because if you're a member of what's the channel? Is that Yoku or is it China Zone? Which one is it? I think it's Yoku that's carrying Pearl Eclipse on YouTube. Either way, you have to become a member on their channel, and I think it's like $4.99, and you can see Pearl Eclipse. And I'm a subscriber on that channel. I'm a member on that channel. Y'all know I only do the memberships only when they got some shit I want to see. And on WeTV. Oh, 10 cent. That's right. It's on 10 cent. So 10 cent on YouTube, $4.99 to see the different parts before they let them go free. Because I think some of them they do let go free. First couple of episodes, after a while, they let them go free. And then the other ones, if you want to see more, you'd have to be a member of that channel. But it's worth it, though, because you get to see everything quicker. Now, the other drama that I have been watching, baby, is Marvelous Women. I don't know if y'all watching this shit. Ooh, child. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that, Denise, The King's Affection. I'm definitely going to watch that. I haven't had a chance to because when Pearl Eclipse came out, I was going to watch The King's Affection, but Pearl Eclipse came out and that topped King's Affection. So I'm going to eventually get to that. But honey, Marvelous Women. First of all, I have to agree with my girl Kevy when she said these women are acting their asses off. If you want to see some damn good acting, please look at Marvelous Women. Okay? All I gotta say is I couldn't live during this time. I couldn't have lived during this time. This particular show is about a woman that is in charge of an embroidery company. She's running it basically for the family of this, this little group family or whatever. Her man is stuck on some little hoe he used to mess with at a brothel. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on out there. All right. Yes, it is good. It is good. And he's just stuck on this hoe that he used to mess with at a brothel. He want to go marry her and bring her ass the fuck home to the head wife. The head wife is kind of like me or you, honey. All right, we bitches, we large, we in charge. We know our shit as far as business is concerned, holding the job and all that shit. We when shit get on fire, we know how to put fires out. We know how to do all kinds of shit. Straight businesswoman, okay? Don't pull no punches. Everybody running down the street know this bitch running. All right? This silly motherfucker still stuck on a regular bitch that he done known since he was a shorty. Now, the problem that I have is, and y'all know I do not like sad women. I do not like concubines, okay? No matter even if I have played one at one point in time in my life, that character, I do not like them and I have a problem with it, okay? Period. But this particular guy caught this sad bitch wrong. And I don't understand why that wasn't the end of the relationship. He caught this bitch because she thought she was going to go to jail. Get ready to sneak the fuck out. got the jewels that the man bought her freedom with in a bag with some gold and all other shit he bought and getting ready to hit the door, getting ready to break camp on this motherfucker. She'll leave this motherfucker. He caught her. And his wife was the one who said that the bitch was gonna leave. And I honestly, he's like, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do. No, it would have been over for me. This bitch needed to go. And then at the end, and she's begging, please forgive me. I just didn't want to go back to jail and da 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 da. And now I'm pregnant and all this other shit. I was like, wow. Now his head wife was very upset about this shit, but I had to give it to her on a lot of different things because she has family members inside this house and she played them motherfuckers like a violin. She basically helped them out of their little financial situation and told them, if anything go down between me and this bitch, you better be on my motherfucking side. I'm gonna fuck you up. I was like, this is too fucking much. It was show. It's a good show. If you like that drama and that crazy shit, you know it's gonna be crazy. But the thing is, it's not a lot of hateful things going on here. They do help this man. The head woman, the head wife in the house, loves her husband. Okay, she loves him. It's him that's an issue. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Had it been this bitch, oh, Pat would have had her man on the side. Oh yeah, he could have that fucking bitch run the brothel. I would have had me a bit motherfucker on the side for all the shit that she was going through with this motherfucker. Okay, I would have totally had another man on the side because some shit just ain't worth it. But these girls are acting their asses off in this. It's a good show. It's very good. I mean, hands down, it's a good show. I think it's something worth seeing. It says the second brother and his mother are just spoiled. That's true. They are just spoiled. It said if it was a wife, I would have lined my husband. The second brother and the mistress and smacked the hell out of all the girl because they was of no help. It says hooked up with that honey girl. I would have hooked up with that motherfucking teacher, right? I would have been called the hoe. You would have just called me Miss Hoe all up and down the motherfucking town. I didn't care. Okay? I don't care. But she need to fall for another man. Her husband's fucking stupid. He's fucking stupid. It was just terrible. He made me angry. His whole entire character is pissing me the fuck off because when you got a woman that decent, and the thing about it is she's not even acting rude towards the second woman in the house, concubine. And the concubine actually thought she ought to get the privileges of the wife. Did y'all hear that shit? When they said he told her, he like be the concubine like everybody else's concubine, how they concubines in everybody else's house. And she was like, how would you feel? Do you really want me to be the concubine? Yeah. That's what you is, because you're not finna take her spot. You ain't finna have this bitch getting ready to kill me in the night. What the fuck wrong with you? You understand? I could not understand her logic with that. Because I'm like, you already in this woman's house. How the hell do you honestly think that you ought to get treated like the first wife? You out your motherfucking mind. And the first wife did not treat that girl like shit, like some of the other ones. Did you hear what that damn worker man said when they was putting the bricks and shit up? Then she down a fire or something like that? Ain't nobody gonna know. What? You understand? What the fuck is this? The wife said, no, we don't want that going on here. Don't do all of that. In fact, let's make a door so if a fire does come out, she can get the fuck out. We not doing that. We're not treating her like garbage where she's not seen. But the thing that gets me is that I don't think this girl is gonna see how much the first wife is sacrificing for her. I really don't know if she's gonna see it. It says at the point that she's not entering into the family, yes, she wants to be. I know. I'm just like, and everybody knows that the concubine don't go in the front door. The head bitch go in the front door. Bitch, you go through the side door. Okay, that's because you're a side chick. Understand your spot, understand your space, and be in that. Okay, you here for the D. That's it. That's all. And whenever he want a little midnight or afternoon delight, don't get it twisted. It's the business up in this bitch. But like I said, the head wife, she is being a stand-up chick, more stand-up than I would have been, because I would have been a petty bitch, and he would not have had a day or night of peace. Had it been me, okay? It says he does not love his wife. No, he doesn't love his wife. He's been caught up on this hoe, sitting up here, sitting here singing and saying shit. Did you hear this? Did you read the songs? Did you read the lyrics of the songs this bitch was singing? I was like, this chick is really pushing it. It said, it says, she thought she was loved back in those days as a child in a concubine. It's like, and it said the father's name could not be buried in the family plot, so they tried the best to become a legitimate wife. Well, I guess. Hey, what's up, Lorraine? It says, he ended her up on her wife because His mother liked the main wife. I kind of figured because the way how serious she was does not fit this silly ass man's character. It's like the same hookup and setup that I had with my daughter's father. To be honest with you, me and that personality, y'all. If y'all watching this particular drama, that is like Pat and my daughter's father. Okay, literally. He's silly than a motherfucker. I'm serious as hell. How these two get together, you don't know. But a lot of compromises going on. Other bitches, all kind of crazy shit went on in that. You understand? And to a certain degree, it was got to a point where I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just stay your ass over there. That thing, it got to that point. Because I had real shit to deal with, like raising a kid. Okay, and keeping a roof over my head. I ain't have time to deal with you wanting another bitch and you playing games with your mama, saying my son should be free and all this other bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody got time for all of that. But they were a messed up. They were a messed up partnership in the first place. But I understood the mama. The mama wanted a smart woman in charge of the house. That is something that every man should want. Is a smart woman who can handle and make sure that things keep going on and that she's able to keep his business afloat as well as keep the house moving in a sensible area. You want a smart woman that's intelligent, but it's showing you as a viewer how men do if they're because they're young, when they're young and not thinking, the kind of shit they go for. They going for the chick that's standing there. What are you doing? Is you drop that loser and get with me, bitch? Okay, till she get knocked up. Then it's a whole nother situation because now you want to feel like your child is the most important because you the only one with a child in the house and the head wife ain't got nobody, so she's supposed to go to the backside. But did you notice that when she started throwing him the work that she was handling, did you see that? Did you see what the head wife did to that motherfucker? She like, oh, since you want to play games, you can handle the business, you can handle all this shit. I'm sick today. Since you want to play motherfucking games, you go ahead and be the man and handle all of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then he found out that how much this woman actually does handle. And at the end of the day, it is something like that. But honestly, I'm rooting for her to find her another man on some falling for somebody else shit and leave that motherfucker stupid. And when he finally starts figuring out he got a good head wife and this second bitch is not that ticket and she's getting on his motherfucking nerves, is when the head bitch is in love with another motherfucker. Now that's gonna be a drama to watch. That would be a drama to watch. Says family status is also the reason why the mom did not like her. It says he doesn't have an eye for business. No, he don't have an eye for business at all. You can tell how he was handling shit. It says the concubine is the epitome of a spoiled rich woman who grew up and doesn't realize that her situation has changed drastically. You are correct. You are very correct, Lorraine. I agree 100%. But like I said, with this particular drama, I don't know where it's going to go. But I would hope that it is a drama about how men can fuck up. Think they wanted something that they thought was the shit a few years ago when they were younger. And they find out that ain't the ticket no more. That ain't the piece of cake you want, baby. That's a moldy ass fucking pipe dream bullshit. And when it comes down to real fucking life, you need a bitch like the woman he got. Like his first wife on your motherfucking side when you dealing with the world for real, for real. I take the wife all any day, every day, and just have to get used to a chick than to take some dingbat bitch who stand around singing and waving a motherfucking handkerchief. I'm sorry. No. It says they don't know the first master is alive or dead. Okay. It says, well, to the point where this says, well, to the point I've gotten. Yeah. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to keep watching that because, like I said, it was interesting to me. I just could not believe how silly this damn master was. I'm just like, this husband is just silly. And I was like, had it been me, that's why I said I couldn't have lived during this time, baby, because I would have been cheated. I would have had me a whole little sharara with somebody that I was doing business with and with nobody know nothing. My husband over here going to the brothel, I'm going to the male brothel. I was born in the right time. Any other time, my ass be somewhere hung, in jail. They be to beat me, stone my ass to death. Because there's no way I could take the shit that they were doing to these women in this time. There's no way. That conversation that when she had to come get this motherfucker, at, she had to go get him at the fucking house, and everybody on the street know about the business. Girl, everybody in the whole fucking town know your business because your man's stupid. He's like, Pat, I was serious about begging him. It's like, God, please go with her. Someone you realize your revenge is good. I know, right? Honey, it was ridiculous. I was like, that bitch was heated. Even the people's like, where's she going to so fast? Honey, she got to go and snatch this motherfucker up and bring him out the house. And he don't even understand that other people are watching this situation, and it looks bad on both of them. And she's a businesswoman and well known too. You understand what I'm saying? That's like being Kamala Harris and your husband out here in a strip club in Atlanta. How you gonna explain that shit? Okay? You Kamala Harris and your motherfucking man is up in the motherfucking strip club, the most premier strip club in Atlanta, all on fucking YouTube, sticking $100 bills in some raggedy bitch's motherfucking thong. Girl, how Camilla gonna explain that? That's the same fucking equivalent, but this is a good show, y'all. If you want to check out something that's got a little drama in it, and it's a C drama, it is available on YouTube as well. It's on Yoku's channel, but honey, I just said Magic City, girl. Woo! All I gotta say is that if that's one of those shows, I don't know which way it's gonna go. But so far, the acting is superb. So I have a funny feeling it's going to be some twist. It's going to be some coming of age type situation because I really feel like at some point that this power woman in this time is going to run into another man that is going to be willing to treat her right. He's going to have that right conversation and everything. And she's going to be ready to give this silly ass motherfucking all this shit going on at home away. And that would be a hell of a twist to a story, honey, because I would be so here with my pet cocktail watching that shit. I ain't smoking no more, so I ain't drinking either. I got non-alcoholic cocktails, but honey, I would be right there watching that shit like, yes. Okay, and Pat, I got the same. Oh, thank you. Girl, this necklace is old as I don't know how well. A lot of shit I have be old, honey. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Atlanta, so it would be Magic City. But could you imagine some shit like that? Anyway, also, too, there are a couple of movies that I have been watching as well. And that is two you need to check out if you're a spiritual person like I am. And they are C dramas, or no, they're K dramas. They're K movies. And they are Along with the Gods 1 and Along with the Gods 2. Both of them are available on YouTube. Check those out. Those are really, really, really good shows. I love those shows. It's funny. It's got a lot of heartfelt things. You might cry a little bit. You understand? Because it's got some heart-wrenching stuff inside of it. But these shows, if you're a spiritual person like I am, and and understand the things about, say you're a really good person, you're a firefighter, you lose your life, you find yourself on the other side, and basically you are on the other side because you were such a good person that you are going to get another type of eternity, and you follow this guy on this eternity part that they are literally trying to judge to see whether or not if he's worthy of this level of eternity level, which is a pretty high level. And he runs into the different gods of the different parts in hell as well as in heaven, and they judge him and his life. And baby, these judges ain't no damn joke, honey. They be bringing up the shit that you thought you forgot all about. And it's a good ass movie. I love this movie. And then they came out with 2 this year, and it is available right now. And baby, does that have a twist that I was not ready for, but it was so good. So good. These people come back again. This time you had the one brother in the first one who was getting a high spot in heaven. And then you have his brother who ends up getting killed in the first one by mistake and becomes a vengeful spirit. And now you have in the second movie, is the brother's entire story of how he got to be a vengeful spirit and his journey through the afterlife with the different gods, and then also the gods that have been there to kind of shield him and walk him through this eternity part. Also has some stories about their past lives that they didn't know nothing about. That was like some sit you down and have to think moment that even I had to think about. I was like, what the fuck, man? Could you imagine somebody killed you in your regular life, and on the other side, when you wake up, you forget all about your past life. And the friends that you've made in the immortal side are the very same people that killed you in your past life. How do you handle that when they tell you that the people that are around you once killed you? And it's like, what the fuck? And everybody got different parts that they played. And it was like, oh shit. And it's like, how do you just let that go and not be upset? So along with the gods, yes, that is a good show. It's something to really, really, really think about. It gives you some shit. It puts some shit on your mind about forgiveness. It really does. It puts some shit on your mind about being a good person, and you see how people like, oh, this person was a good person and they died, they lost their life, and then you go on the other side and you get tried, and it's like, damn, there ain't no guidance with you at all. You understand? So it's a good show. And I liked it for a number of reasons, because y'all know I'm reading a lot of different stuff and everything. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. I don't know if you all heard about the unfortunate situation that happened at Astro World this week with Travis Scott and all the people dying, and that terrible, terrible satanic ritual situation that happened there. But it was just that. If you are a person that understands esoteric things like I do, it was not a hard one to figure out. It really wasn't. And the sad part about it is that people like, I don't understand what has happened. Well, when you walk into a concert and the place that you walk into, or the head, I don't know if you all understood what the entrance to this place looked like. But if you have me, if I got to go into a place like this, and the entrance of the place looks like that, that's the entrance to the concert. All right. If to a concert is looking like this, that tells me all I need to fucking know. Okay? Tells me all I need to know. This is gonna be a bad situation, and some bad fucking things are gonna happen. Because it's basically saying you walking into death. You walking into death. And people want to blame everything on Travis Scott. But I'm gonna tell you something. As a person that used to do festivals and stuff like that, Travis Scott is paid maybe $200. Tim and Drake was paid maybe $200,000 or $300,000 to do that show. Do you understand? All the sponsorships basically pay for those guys to pay for their fee. But each person that went into the Astro concert paid about $200,000 or $300,000, okay, a piece. 50,000 people were in that crowd. Do you understand how much money that they made? That was over $17 million fucking dollars. The amount that Travis Scott made was fucking pennies, honey. The main people who made some money was Live Nation and the other corporate entities that put that show on, that were the ones who were stand in line to get paid. Okay, that's nothing. Concerts are no more than a payday for the people who put it on. Okay, and you talking to somebody who used to do them here in Chicago. Okay, I know how much I gotta pay the artists, and once I pay for their rooms and all of their shit and their little fees, if I get enough motherfuckers inside this concert, I am going to come home with a bag. Okay, a tax-free, straight cash, 20, 30,000. Okay, off the top. This concert, 17 million. Whether he could have stopped it or not has nothing to do with the people who he's a guest that was asked to perform. Everything else is on the other folks. Okay. My only issue I had with him is that he should have stopped the show when he saw there was an issue, got off the stage, and let the people underground get to that situation. And once they gave him the go ahead to bring his ass back on the stage, it would have been okay. I'll come back on the stage and do my show. That's where he got in trouble. Okay, from a civil suit point of view, because people were trying to get his attention, and there's video of people trying to get his attention to stop him from doing the show, and he did not. So that's where your civil liability comes into it. And my daughter, I had to explain that to her, because kids, they don't understand. They get all emotional about business. I said business is a heartless area. Okay, this is not something you can't bring your heart into. But the reality is that a lot of people got hurt. These kids bum rushed and broke into the concert. And that was something that I was worried about happening here when they did Lollapalooza, because of the things that were already happening here in Chicago, as far as them going in and stealing and looting downtown. And Lollapalooza is right in the middle of downtown at Grand Park. But it's unfortunate of what happened, but you have to understand also too, this boy is telling you, see you on the other side. On the other side of what? You go in a normal motherfucker and you go out a demon. It's right on the shirt. It's right on the shirt. It's like these people are not hiding what they're doing. It's no different than Kanye West's concert, baby. When you got Marilyn Manson standing here, and he's and Kanye standing here in all black and looking weird and demonic, and these people are riding around, and there's people in all black just running around acting strange, and all you hear is this strange chanting and shit like that. These people are no longer hiding who and what the hell they working with, y'all. And then you also have to understand that the time of this place is over. So the devil's out here collecting souls. I'm not shocked at what happened. The only thing is that the people are talking about different people were there. Like, I felt like I was in hell. Do you understand what a situation like that is? Nobody understands what it is that when the paramedics come, people are crushed. They're going to save who looks like they can be saved, and who looks like there's no way of saving them. They're going to walk right over and keep going. A normal person like you and me are not used to seeing those types of things. So, and yeah, that would be hell to a lot of us. You understand what I'm saying? And whether it's devil music or not, it is a death culture sound that you're going for. And you feel the energy change. I used to, that's why I didn't like when they would stand around here and sitting at the cars and they start all that bullshit music and all that other stuff, because I would know I could count right on my hand. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody's gonna go and light up everybody. And you could literally, like clockwork, you could just point it right out. And it happens all the time here in Chicago. Luckily, it don't happen around my house anymore. But the problem is that at the end of the day, y'all got to understand, a lot of people are dying because the devil is making, hey, you want to get in this music business, you're an easy throwaway. Come on. He's crossing names. He's taking motherfuckers out because he knows he ain't got much time left. Okay, he's getting all the house calls right now, and these people are trying as hard as they can to get seen and do whatever they need to do to be somebody. This is the hey, look at me world right now. Okay, a lot of shit is going on right now, and my daughter was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this kind of stuff is going on. I said, this always was going on. It's just that now you got these, and people are showing you exactly what's happening. You understand? And them concerts and stuff that get thrown here in Chicago, you got kids ODing at Summerfest and spring something. It used to be a spring concert that they have here, and it'd be high school students, and they all get toe up and OD right here. You would see more ambulances coming in and out of the damn concert than Ubers. It was just sick. But that's what they do. You understand? So at the end of the day, you have to know what your children are doing. And honestly, that can happen anywhere. You can get into a stampede anywhere, darling, at any event. Somebody fall down and they will crush your ass to death. They don't care. You understand? So it's an unfortunate thing that has happened. That happened with those 8 people, but and now 9. You understand? And 9 is the number of destruction. But I mean, like I told you, if that was the gate that I had to walk through, I shouldn't expect anything good to happen in the course of this evening. I wouldn't have been there. Number one, you understand? But I think a lot of these kids are rethinking this kind of death culture music. It really is. It's promoting death. It's promoting nothing but drug uses and violence. And the sad part about it is most of these rappers are no more than they ain't even real thugs, baby. I'm more of a thug than they are. It's a damn shame, but it's true. It really is. So unfortunately, that did happen this week. And then the other unfortunate thing, though, well, slightly fortunate, y'all know with the air conditioners and everything, they put a halt to the mandate because they don't. I told y'all this mandate shit is gonna go out the window when they see them numbers literally diminish. Do y'all know how many people just up and quit their fucking job in the month of September? At least 200,000 people just said, fuck this place. I'm out. Peace. Okay, on their jobs. The people who are left on these jobs are under so much stress because there are not enough people coming back to work right now. And it's just really, really sad. A part of me wants to hold up a sign outside and say, if you want me to be, says thumbs up if you need me to pray for you quietly today if you're having a bad day. You understand? Because a lot of people are having bad days on these jobs. A lot of people are being very rude to folks on the phone and things like that because they're not getting the same services they used to be. You understand? And the reality is that this mandate did not help the situation. All of these people were working their jobs during the pandemic when they had no vaccine. Okay. And now all of a sudden you can't come to work unless you get some shit that don't stop you from getting the shit. And it's like people are now awake. I lost subscribers on this channel because of how I felt about this shit. Do y'all know that? People's like, I wasn't scared because she's against the vaccine. She's against this. I'm like, I'm not against anything. You do the fuck you want to do with your body. That ain't my business. Okay? No more than what you take every day for whatever health issues. That's your business. But I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say that I'm gonna be first one in line for some shit that ain't been tested long enough for me. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna be first bitch in line. You think I'm a special kind of motherfucking food? No, ma'am. And everybody's starting to see the light on this. This shit is not stopping you from getting sick. It ain't even covering you not even 3 fucking months. There's no way of you constantly getting what do you call it? Air conditioners every 3 fucking months. Ain't nobody gonna keep running to no damn doctor getting that and it ain't doing shit for you. So now they want you to sacrifice your kids now. And I told y'all about that shit. This shit, do you understand? In one of these, I think in Utah, 200 children were injected with an air conditioner that was meant for adults. Girl, a bitch ass would have been whooped that day. You wouldn't have been able to find a bitch. You wouldn't have been able to find a complete just residue of that hoe that shot my child up with the wrong shit. Okay, 200 kids shot with the adult version of this shit. These are the kind of dumbass mistakes that's being made by humans. Girl, no, these are babies. Now, you know they got a different one for different children. They gave them the adult versions, 200 children by mistake. I said, well, and then these people have immunity, so you can't charge, you can't sue them and shit. It's just really sad. The whole situation is sad. But people are waking up to the farce, and they're beginning to ask that question, like I told y'all. It's Natalie, I'm using air conditioning because I can't use that other word. Okay? Because they always mess with my videos when I do that. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's just really sad that they did that to those children. That's the company that's getting richer. The companies are getting richer. It's a money game now. And they said, well, shit, we can down here throw in some backs, we can throw in some boosters now and make some more money. And it's just getting stupid. And you got to see now as Weekend at Harry's president who need to sit his ass down somewhere and go to somebody's nursing home. And unfortunately, our Democrats, they're done. They have fucked up. They have become the authoritarian group with this whole situation and how they've handled this whole pandemic and this pushing the mandates, and it's going to cost them. And they really fucked up when they set up there and said they was going to give $450,000 to these damn illegal immigrants. So pretty much, I know for a fact, me being one of them people that said, fuck you and your vote. Next year, I will not be voting for nobody. I'm going to have a fucking barbecue, sit on my ass, cookout. Fuck them. They done fucked up. I'm sorry. And then when Biden got on there and says, you lost your kids and they're gone and they ought to be compensated for that. How many motherfuckers did you put in jail with your damn, your bills that you did back in the 90s? You helped write the 3-strike rule with Clinton, motherfucker. I remember your hair plugged ass. You were happy about that. He sat up there and literally gave a contrast of black people as a bunch of people, jungle people or something. You understand? I remember that motherfucker very clearly. And all of these people who went to jail over $20 or $30 worth of fucking weed that had to be in jail for 5 or 6 years and lost their kids to the system because they got caught up. Okay? How many of those kids lost their mom and daddy and don't nobody know where they at, and they got abused in the system and all kind of crazy shit because you took away their only parent? But see, don't nobody give a fuck when it's black people. And that's why I have a problem. So fuck the Democrats. They're done. Stick a fork in them strange motherfuckers. They're done. I don't give a shit at what is his little old last name is. Bernie's talking about. I don't give a damn about none of them. Fat ass chicken eating little what is her name from down there in the South? I can't think of her name right now, but they had her. That's the one Biden passed up as far as being a VP and picked Camilla. You understand? I'm sorry. Stacey Abrams. Fuck her. I don't care. Fuck them all. I don't care. And then whoever's inside these areas that they got a black person that's a Democrat, throw a fucking Republican in there just to kick their ass. Because neither party's ever done anything for us. So why not just mix some shit up and make it fun? Okay? Because neither party's done anything for us. So why should I care? I'm going to sit my ass at home and have a fucking cookout at my house and watch the motherfucking show. Because 2022 finna be funny as hell. And all of the Republicans are sitting back saying, now this is our moment for us to sit up here and flip the game. If black people talking about all they want is, black people don't want to talk no more. We don't want to hear about a study about, descendants of slavery anymore. We don't want to hear that. No, we want to check. Cut the motherfucking check. I don't want to hear shit you talking about. Just cut me a motherfucking check. If you can cut some illegal motherfuckers breaking the law, $400,000 plus check, you can cut everybody in this bitch a check. Nobody want to talk no more. They don't want to talk no more. Okay. Let's see. It says, I was thinking of that as a Democrat. No, they don't. They never have. But it's people who have been brainwashed into going to these polls, and they give them a ticket and they tell you vote Democrat. I'm telling you what I've seen here in Chicago. They give you a ticket of people going there brainwashed and just hit the buttons. Everybody on ticket straight Democrat. You don't even know. And and especially when it comes down to local shit, you vote for judges that's gonna put your nephew underneath that motherfucking jail. It's just stupid. It's like a religion to them. And then they say, "Man, our ancestors fought for us to vote." No, they didn't. They didn't vote for you to. They literally should have been allowed to vote like everybody else. Okay, but at the end of the day, they didn't fight for this bullshit that we got right now. You're voting and you're getting nothing. So what are you getting out of this? So and like miss me with that bullshit. A lot of people stop talking to me about voting. My aunties and uncles, stop that shit. I'm like, please don't come to me with that, especially because we are a political family. So it's like, I'm like, I don't even want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Like, cut me a check. I don't want to hear it. All right, take care, Denise. You understand? So that's pretty much what happened. And then my tidbit of before I go, I want you all to. This is an exercise that I have been doing lately to help me get past anger issues or upsetment with relatives since we get ready to go into these holidays or things taking days. Okay. Or thanks Friendsgiving as they call it now, since nobody want to talk about Thanksgiving no more. When you are upset, go quiet, get quiet before you answer somebody. And I have done this, and it's actually helped me a lot. And I used this weekend actually. When you get upset, go inside of you. Go look at that reason of what has upset you very closely and examine it like you would a project, and look at it and ask yourself, where is this coming from inside of you? The reason that it has made you this angry and this upset. And I think when you do that, you can go deeper in yourself to be able to handle things in a more constructive manner than to get angry and pull, go off and yell at folks and just lose your temper and your composure with people. Because as we get ready to go into these next couple of weeks, because we've got a lunar eclipse coming up next week, and we also have a solar eclipse coming up December 4th. These are going to be some very powerful times. People are going to be acting very crazy. People are going to be on edge. So you're going to have to ask yourself before people stroke and hit that button inside of you to calm yourselves on the inside and ask yourself, what is it that they hit that I need to deal with? If it's that anger part, why am I angry? If this is some unfinished business inside of me that this person construct, hit a tune inside of me and they got me acting a fucking fool. Don't let anybody be able to make you dance a jig to their bullshit that they're trying to get started with you. You have a choice on how you react. Just like I literally go look at what pissed you off about what they had to say, examine it, really look at it, and say, this made me angry because a part of me may feel like they may be right. I may have some self esteem issues that I need to deal with. And instead of me dealing with them, I want to lash out because they hit something that was obvious. Somehow they saw a dent in my armor and they hit a vulnerable space in me that I didn't even realize I was showing to other people. You understand what I'm saying? You got to start looking at these things inside yourself, because it'll get to a point where you'll have somebody slick that say some slick shit to you. And guess what, ladies? You can get so cool with yourself and so cool with everything that is incomplete or maybe as you call it, a negative about yourself, that you've made peace with that negative about yourself, that when a bitch try to say some crazy shit to you, it don't even bother you. You done made peace with that shit. You got something else? And they like, oh damn, that used to make her go crazy. Don't make you go crazy no more because you dealt with it. You understand? We got to do a lot of forgiving of our foolish ass relatives, because I've had to do it. You understand what I'm saying? I've had to do it this week. I've had to look at people and say, you know what? Yeah, they may be 70 years old, but they don't know no better. And it's just really sad that they that pathetic. But you know what? Or that pitiful. But that's them, and it ain't got shit to do with me. And I'm not finna take their inadequacies on. Period. Okay? So that's how you have to kind of somewhat deal with this time of family, because you're gonna have some family members come to your house or come and talk to you and say all kind of crazy shit because they going through crazy shit. Everybody life still somewhat upside down. Everybody shit ain't back on point right now. Everybody shit ain't 100% the way it used to be at all. And a lot of people are really rethinking their lives. I told y'all, I'm one of them. I do not want to go back to the area law no more. I really do not want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with people and their bullshit. I don't want to deal with people and their problems. Right now, I'm kind of cool with reading my books, hanging out with my family, and just being okay and not having to have the best of everything. I can survive on a little money and be all right here with my family. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people are really reevaluating what life really means to them, and they should. It says I moved to Brazil, so it's just me and my two boys. Honey, I wish I could move to Brazil. I wish I could move a lot of places. You understand? You said you still waiting for the group thing. Oh, and I have one other person that I wanted to address. She wanted me to talk about my last feelings of word of honor. Since I got 5 more minutes in this video, I'm gonna say this, Omni. When I finally got a chance to see Word of Honor and all of it that went together, I honestly hated how this shit ended. It just, what? Two gay boys stuck inside of a big empty ass place that they daddy had an armory, and all of these people died and go crazy over this piece of armory that basically had nothing in there but a bunch of records on how to survive and have enough food for everybody if something was to happen, just to have a safety situation. It was, to me, it was a trip. I just was like, out of all of this hype, this is how this shit ended. The only part that got me, like I said, that had me literally dying is when the Scorpion Boy walked in on his stepdaddy, peeing all over these people's memory, coffin name things. And when he got caught, it was hilarious. That was fucking funniest shit ever. But I did not particularly care for how Word of Honor ended. It was just, to me, like, really, really. It had some powerful parts in it, but the ending just kind of sucked for me. So yeah, I'm glad I did let that go. It did not hold me at all. It says several epiphanies came through watching these. See, honey, a lot of these dramas, you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot through them. And as I say, keep watching them. They're really good. But like I said, right now I'm learning how to deal with real people in real life right now. And the holidays are crazy. The holidays are going to be crazy for a lot of people. And please do not break yourself trying to get shit for folks. I wouldn't do it, not this year. It says when you laugh, I stop laughing. All right, y'all. I will see you all next week. I hope everybody had a great time. Enjoy your weekend. And I will see all of you ladies next time. Bye, y'all.